Oh, I think it was absolutely outstanding. The opportunity to talk about first person, show the way the story should be told, pretending that these people are still alive, but seeing it, feeling it, talking about it, that's what this is all about. And boy, I think the program set the stage. Michigan Civil War history is phenomenal. And there's so many different things in it. The 24th Michigan, the Iron Brigade, we have the Michigan Cavalry Brigade. So many people don't know these stories, haven't heard these stories. And suddenly here's General Custer coming alive for you. Here's the senators coming and talking to you. The President of the United States is alive again and telling you about a patent, a patent that I didn't even know about. Those are the kinds of things that suddenly bring it all back to life. And to me, that's what this incredible story is all about. Michigan's coming back to life, and these people that sacrificed for us are going to be able to see it. I mean, it's so incredible. It's exactly what we want to do, bring the Michigan experience back to the people. I think the most important thing we're doing here is making history fun. You sit in front of a classroom and you regurgitate facts and figures in math class. Kids don't care about that. But when you have Abraham Lincoln walking up there and saying, of the people, by the people, for the people, it comes alive and it means something to you. All of a sudden, here is the Gettysburg Address, talking about the principles of the Declaration of Independence. That's what it's all about. And here suddenly are students having the opportunity to talk to real Civil War people, listen to their stories. I think about the 3rd Michigan soldier standing there in his greatcoat along the riverbed and talking about how he wants to get back and see his mother. That's all that he cares about. After seeing horrible, horrible events in front of him, these things have all disappeared from us. But the educational component, being able to actually have people come back to life and sit there and interact. And we're hoping programs like this go to all the schools. Everybody gets a chance to come out and do it. The Michigan experience is educational. That's the most important part of it. It makes history come alive. I've been doing that for almost 50 years. And every time I stand up there in a costume, people look at me like, oh, here's some guy, he's just going to stand up there and entertain us with some stupid little, story about something. But here we have an opportunity for somebody to actually come to life. Those facts and figures mean something. When I come up with a bullet that was used by Clara Barton at Antietam and tell the story about how those soldiers suffered, Clara Barton stood there and had a bullet go through her sleeve and kill one of the soldiers she was trying to give water to. Those are the things that make it all come alive. You've heard of Clara Barton. What is she? She's 2 facts. She started the American Red Cross and she was a Civil War nurse. Now she was the most important female that we've ever had in the history of the country. That's all lost to us. You may be able to have those 2 facts on some test someplace, but when Clara Barton comes to life, when you have a soldier sitting there saying, this is what she did to make it all come together. You talk about the 7th Michigan, you talk about Norman Hall being at Fort Sumter, and when the American flag was knocked down, he ran out there, threw a fire that singed the hair off of his face, and put the flag back up as a one-man Iwo Jima. These are stories people can relate to. Suddenly these young men, these 18, 20-year-old boys are alive again. And they're talking about the issues that today we are still valuing. That's what the American experience, the Michigan experience, the educational experience